I want to break down a couple of sequences that you'll see in this next match here between Cobrinha and quexinho. So these two are two of the most influential competitors in their weight. So there, Cobrinha finishes the sweep. At that point, it would be considered a takedown, and he'll score 2 for that. There. So this is the sequence that I want to talk about the most, right here. What happens right here is such a thing of beauty, right there. You might have missed it. You might have missed it. It was very, very subtle. But did you see how quexinho almost gave up side control? There's a reason for that, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so right here, Cobrinha's just walked around the front, and now he's working against a risk of an omoplata. Okay, so here's the risk of the omoplata. If quexinho can roll his head through this way, he's gonna come out on an omoplata. So Cobrinha here must put a lot of attention on blocking quexinho's head from coming through. Okay, so Cobrinha's gonna come around. He's got that pant. If you watch it, he's gonna switch to the collar there. That collar is going to prevent quexinho from going to omoplata. And you can see quexinho's arm is underneath Cobrinha's armpit. He's going to try and use that as a lever to get past that arm, right? So once Cobrinha gets to a position where he feels that the omoplata is no longer a risk, what he's going to do is he's going to there. So his arm has come out. He's going to block that far hip, okay? And what he's going to do here, you can see his left hand is now controlling that hip there. Okay, so in this position coming up, I'll show you. Right here, okay, Cobrinha's left hand is on quexinho's hip, and that's going to control him from going through by pulling him to his knees. He's also blocking quexinho's far hip, which is going to make it hard for quexinho to pull that omoplata through now. Okay, so watch what Cobrinha does with his right arm. He's going to drape it over quexinho's hip. At the same time, if you watch Cobrinha's left knee, he's going to start to favor his left knee and his left hip. This puts this position here, I'll show you, we'll get there. Right here, okay, so look at quexinho reaches his left hand down to the collar as well. Okay, to the collar. Watch this. So quexinho is right now on his right knee. He's got his right arm draped around. So Cobrinha's on his right knee. He's got his right arm draped around quexinho's hip. He's got his left hand on quexinho's collar. Quexinho's trying to fight up to his knee, okay, without any grips. So Cobra is going to switch to his left knee. He's going to favor his left knee, and this is going to sell to quexinho that Cobrinha is going to jump over, try and take his back. Watch this, right there, okay? In anticipation of it, quexinho starts to roll away. See how quexinho went from his left knee to his right hip. Quexinho's rolling away because he's anticipating the jump from Cobrinha. He's going to try and catch him in the jump in a guard. And Cobrinha senses this momentarily, and he's going to switch back to his right hip. Watch this. There. And he passes his guard. That sequence right there is an incredible piece of give and take. Cobrinha calls it a conversation. You ask a question, they have an answer. You ask another question, they have an answer. Until you ask another question and they don't have an answer. That sequence right there is something that is very hard to teach. It's something that you get a feeling for over time, and then you execute when the moment's right. So let's watch it all over again. Okay, from the beginning to the end, and just see if you can catch that little decision making by both people right in that one moment. Okay, so here, Cobrinha's takedown. Quexinho throws the lasso. Cobrinha works on getting that lasso. Quexinho goes to omoplata. Here's Cobrinha around the top. Okay, here's the switch. Sells the back take, sees the roll, switches back to his hip. And there's the pass. This is how an expert can pass an expert's guard. Because what he does is he sells one thing and executes on another. So that's the type of high-level decision-making that you just don't understand even when you're watching it for the first time. You have to watch many, many times to fully understand what's going on. I mean, here's Mikey Musumeci taking notes. You know? It's incredible. That match was really, really great.